Macmillan Audio presents The Moons of Barsk by Lawrence M. Schoen. Read for you by J.G. Hertzler.
Part 1. Understanding Home. Chapter 1. Nothing but lies. Amidst torrents of rain and blasts of lightning, Rhine stepped from his boat onto the shore of the last island, the place where his life ended. The mental beacon that guided him across the open water faded away. Clarity replaced certainty, composed of equal parts of confusion and anger. Flapping his ears against the downpour, he muttered a phrase heard by his students at least once a 10-day for the past 6 decades. "The math is all wrong." He stumbled into the surf, limbs weary after too many days spent bailing just to keep afloat. His left hand grasped wildly before finding the gunwale, and he went down on one knee, submerged in water halfway up that thigh. How did I miss it? How does everyone miss it? Despite his aches and fatigue, he heaved himself forward, leaving the water and struggling up onto the sand. His head turned left and right, taking in what he could see of the beach through the curtain of rain. Behind him, a shaft of lightning struck his boat and set it aflame despite the storm. Rhine sniffed at the scent of ozone, acknowledged the sizzle of burning wood, then ignored both as he focused on the math once more. His muttering continued. 5.5 million Fant on Barsk, birth rate of 0.5%, mortality rate not significantly more as to matter, at least 3/4, conservatively, of whom sail away when they sense their life's ending. That's more than 20,000 people showing up here, year after year, for centuries. But that wasn't math. That was just arithmetic. Still, it provided a starting point. The bulk of the actual math he shaped into the questions that had assailed his mind once his need to be here had been slaked by completing the journey and arriving at his destination. Why had he never examined that need? Or its sudden onset? Or how it was simply accepted as part of the natural order of things by everyone on the planet? Or that no Fant on any world in the galaxy, prior to the Alliance shoving them all on Barsk, not a single one of them had ever woken up one morning with the certain knowledge of their coming death, and the compulsion to travel to meet it. The slowest of first-year students should have been able to see the incongruities present, and yet no Fant did. No Fant had, at least, not prior to sailing away. How many million dying Fant had walked this same stretch of sand, dazed and bewildered as he was now, expecting something other than just another expanse of shoreline? He strode further up the beach until the edge of the island's forest became visible through the rain. Turning slowly, he took in everything that the storm allowed. For a moment, it was as if the years fell away, and he stood, as at the height of his professorial power, poised once more behind a lectern at the front of the classroom. Beating his trunk against one outstretched hand for emphasis, he asked his questions, genuinely wanting answers, but knowing in his heart they were rhetorical. Where are all the boats? The fragments of so many journeys? Where are the bones of all the people?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?